This is Chopper Sosa from Demons Road TV, and you're now tuned in to that Ravin Dixie line.
Welcome to Ravin Dixie Line's The Biker Allstars. Today we have a special treat for y'all, but first of all I want to thank Demons Road TV for that fly-ass intro. But we've invited back all the bikers that have ever done this show in the past 3 years, and most of them showed up, so we have an all-star panel today. We're going to start at the end. We got from Memphis, Pound for Pound MC, Frank Savage. Hey Frank, how are you today?
How you doing? This is SBD.
You doing good?
Great.
I'm glad to have you here, Frank.
Glad to be here.
We also have Big Snow from season 1, The Biker. What's up, Big Snow? Bad Habits MC.
Yo, what's going on with Dixie?
Nothing much. How are you?
Good.
Good. And for the summer repeat episodes, we did a whole summer of entrepreneurs that are in the bike world. We got TeeBee Barber from Country Boys MC, Columbia, Tennessee. What's up, TeeBee Barber? How are you?
When Dixie.
It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Alright, we also have our fan favorite, Ramrodd. Ramrodd's done 2 episodes of The Biker, season 1. He was our very first The Biker. His story was epic. It was just really, really moving. So, glad to have him here. He also did an episode with Big Snow. Ramrodd, how are you?
I'm well.
I'm glad to have you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Also, from the rarest of the rarest breed, Music City Flock, we've got the president of the Music City Flock, Chief. What's going on, Chief? How are you?
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm glad to have you. Glad to be here.
Always good to be here.
Alright, so how we're going to start this out is we're going to invite the guys from Rare Breed up first and to let them talk about everything that's been going on since their show. Alright? Cool.
Breathe on the ride hardest. If you breathe, you gotta ride hardest. Breathe on the ride hardest. Wanna ride with me, pull up.
Gonna sue an entrepreneur, pursuing every dollar. Cause I got a cool niggas who will get them back with this pack. Y'all know it.
Ran through. Before you run, take my cover off. Run what you run, sell.
So the last time we checked in with Rare Breed, it was December of 2018, and their president, Chief, had just finished a whole bunch of motherfucking miles. It was what, 59,000? 58?
It was 67,000.
67,000 miles in the year of 2018 on 2 wheels. So what I want to know you know, there was a lot of talk during y'all's episode. The guys were like, you know, we're gonna blow Chief out of the water this year. We're gonna blow him out of the water. What's happening? It's April. What's the mileage? How many miles y'all got? How many state lines y'all crossed so far?
Oh, wow.
That's TeeBee, y'all. Welcome TeeBee to the show.
TeeBee.
I guess, I don't know about blowing them out of the water. It's just the beginning of the season. So at the moment, you know, we've been traveling. I guess one of the biggest events that we attended this year has been in Miami.
When was that, TeeBee? When y'all go to Miami?
We came in February.
Okay.
Yeah. So we started on those miles, and I don't know, Chief, might be a little behind right now. I don't know. Yeah, we just go over there, we ride our motorcycles, and support the sets, just do what we do.
Okay. So, Cognac, I'm gonna let you answer this question. Y'all's show was like one of the biggest shows. Well, it was the biggest show that Ravin Dixie Line ever had. It's already got about 16,000 views on it. People love y'all. Tell us what's been happening since the show. Like, what kind of feedback have you been receiving from the people?
Absolutely phenomenal feedback from the set. I mean, you got a really good platform. We've had people to approach us that we never even imagined that, you know, really saw and did what we do. They came out of the woodworks and said, you know, they saw our set and said it was very positive, you know. But, you know, we just ride our motorcycles, and the opportunity that we get to go across the world, you know, we try to challenge that. Like TeeBee was just saying, you know, we went to Miami. I had the opportunity to go down to Keys, you know, and ride with some brothers from Louisville. We had a couple chapters started in Louisville. Last weekend, and just riding, just people approach us about, hey, we saw y'all on YouTube or when Dixie's platform, and even people just out of the woodwork. You know, I had my aunt. I don't have anything to do with social media. I'm like, when the hell you get the internet? Number one. But you know about YouTube? I saw it. And it's a good feel. It's a positive tribute to what we do, and it's a positive, you know, image on the bike set here in Nashville. And it's just show what Nashville has to offer, you know, as far as motorcycles.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Chief, I'm gonna let you answer the last question for the Music City Vlog. How is it going? How are y'all adjusting here on the Nashville set? It's 2019. You've been here for a year. How's it going?
Well, I think right now, currently, I think we're doing real good. We out moving around a lot. Not only
I
in
see you guys
Nashville.
everywhere.
Yeah, not only in Nashville, we're moving a lot in Clarksville and stuff, doing a lot down there and stuff. But like I said, last year when I talked to you, my biggest thing is I want to get out, do a lot of stuff with the VA hospitals. Like a lot of our guys are veterans anyway. So that and continue to build bonds and relationships with these brothers that you see sitting up on this platform right now today. Like Snow, we got a real good relationship. It's a personal relationship. It's besides just riding our bike. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, if I want to talk to him about something personal, I can reach out and call him. Same with man, you know what I'm saying? And same with Frank, you know, my man right here, we had some good conversation earlier today. But at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's, you get to the point sometimes where it's really not about riding a bike. It's about the relationships that you build in the community and who you can call at any given time. You know? So that's what it's all about. But one side note, I'm gonna go back to what TeeBee was saying, something about the mileage thing and all that. We'll judge fire by that end of the year when we have another conversation about we got the most miles. You know what I'm saying? So,
Cool. All right, so we want to thank Bric for being a part of the show. We want to thank TeeBee and Cognac for coming up and being a part of it. We're going to let them go back to their seats and we're going to continue the show.
If you've ever seen two motorcyclists traveling down the road, you might have seen them make this gesture. This is a common thing that all bikers do, to let them know they're part of the family. They are in this community together. I'm also in the family. I've been riding bikes for over 30 years now, and as a lawyer, I understand the rights that go into protecting motorcyclists. If you find yourself in trouble in need of a lawyer, call me. Because I may not look like a lawyer, but I don't have to. And I won't back down in protecting your rights.
Boy. Yes, sir.
Heavy wings up.
Man.
All right, so the last time that we checked in with Big Snow was one of our live episodes, and he walked off and he was like, he's done talking, he's just gonna do. From now on, he's just gonna do. He's just gonna put basically all the action behind what he's doing and no more talking. So just kind of give people a description of what you meant by that comment, like what you meant for the set with that comment.
I'm thinking about walking up right now.
I'm sure you are.
No, it's just that, you know, just with the organization that I'm involved with, like, instead of the talking about, hey, I mess with you, we just kind of brought it back to our own organization and making our club just tight with one another before we go out into the set and try to break bread with somebody else, because of that's the mistake a lot of clubs make. They bring people in and they don't know them and they get out and they turn into something else. But as far as what I meant by that is, like, you know, we probably support everybody in the whole city.
You definitely do.
Yeah, city of Nashville.
And outside of Nashville.
Yeah, even if they don't come back and support us.
Yeah.
And me and Sid and Moskie and Sticks, we try to teach that to, like, everybody that's involved in bad. And that's pretty much it. You know, we're easy to talk to. We ride our motorcycles. You know, no disrespect to my man that did the 69 or 89. How many miles?
67,000.
I might have got 600 on mine. I'm tripping.
In 1 year, though.
Riding is riding and down is down. As long as I respect what they do and they respect what we do.
That's awesome.
It ain't no in between.
And I think that's just how it is. However your club is, that's just how your organization operates. Now, Rare Breed, they're different than, say, like maybe Pound for Pounds or even Country Boys. You know, every club is different. So that goes to show that anybody can fit in anywhere. You don't have to be like Rare Breed to be on the set and be a part of the organization. You can be in another club that won't require you to do, you know, so much in 1 year. But if if that's what you're about, then that's the club for you. But I'm just saying it's a place for all of our riders. Is a place for you. So Big Snow and Ramrodd's show was one of our biggest shows. The most feedback, everybody's like, that's some real OGs. They love the information that y'all were putting out there to the public. It was just like really, really, really authentic set information. And one of the questions that we got that Ramrodd talked about, a denim vest. Yes. So we had, I think it was Rolling Out Melvin. He's one of our rebels that subscribed to the YouTube channel. He wanted to know what is the exact issue with wearing a denim vest.
I'll let you do that, boss.
Well, it used to be, back in the day, every club, most of the club, wore a blue denim vest. So this lifestyle we do, this motorcycle set we're a part of now, has evolved into the leather vest. And there are just keeping it straight. There's one club that's dominant that they are only catering to the black denim vest, and which is cool with me. Can't speak for everybody else, but I always thought I like this cool leather anyway. You know what I'm saying? But we have evolved into leather instead of the denim.
So a denim, are you saying that denim may be like almost a sign of disrespect? Is that what you're saying?
No,
like
it's no disrespect at all.
Okay.
It's just a growing thing of this motorcycle world.
So as we've evolved, we've basically grown out of denim vest.
You know, when I started riding, I had an old 750 Honda. Mm-hmm. Now I ride a F6B 1800 Gold Wing.
Y'all hear that?
I got 2 more Gold Wings that I don't even ride no more. Anybody want them? They're good bikes though. But the thing of it is this, you know, the motorcycle set in the world we're in has evolved into Chief and everybody you know, we wear that leather vest, and we wear it proudly. But back in the day, the denim vest is, you know.
This is played. It's just played out. Basically, it's just played out. Don't come in here with that played out shit. Don't wear no denim vest.
It's obsolete.
Hey, we came through with them denim vests though.
I know,
Country boys
Godfathers.
come through.
And Godfathers too.
See, I grew up, like I got a picture when I was a baby in a denim vest.
In the Godfather
so I
denim
remember
vest.
like from a kid wearing a denim vest. So when we branched off and got our own club, like we came through with the denim vest, and it was a problem. It was an issue. So they, you know, saying the board came to us and let us know there was a problem with the denim vest, so we had to do away with our denim vest. But like I remember as a kid, like that's what I wore as a kid.
I got a bunch of black and white photos of me in the denim vest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's evolved.
Black and white.
But here's the thing. Here's the most important thing I think with what I do, and there are other people that do what I do out there. But this is the age of information. Okay. So if we don't have a platform to share what that information is, the culture will eventually die out because people are going to take shows like Sons of Anarchy or other shows like that and think that that's the culture, and they're going to pick that up, and that's how they're going to go out, and the culture will eventually die out. So it's important to get the correct information out to the people so they know how the fuck to operate. So I do it. There's other people that do it as well. One of the bikers that was on our show, Law, he has a show, Redline Legends. You all subscribe to that. He also is getting the important information out there to people. So, I mean, I think that's just important so people know, like, you won't make the mistake of coming out in your denim vest and be like, you know, I have to get checked for that. All right? Cool. So we are going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to invite back up, well, not back up, but for the first time, our sisters of the set, the Women on Iron, and one of our members from Bad Habits MC. We'll be right back. Welcome back, you guys. We have the sisters of the set on with us right now. We have the Women on Iron. From the Women on Iron, we have Flawless and Bric House, and we also have Kdub from Bad Habits MC. And we're just going to catch up with the ladies and see what's been going on since they shot the show. We're going to start with Flawless on the end. Flawless did an impromptu interview with us during the Pound for Pound Bike Show in 2018. And we just want to catch up with Flawless and see how's everything going with Women on Iron. Let us know.
Hey, Dixie.
Hey, Miss Flawless. Hey. I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad I can make this one.
Awesome.
As far as Women on Iron, I mean, we're ongoing, moving forward, doing some things and supporting some people. And
well, let me ask you this. You weren't able to be free for the interview, but
No.
you had your women up there, you know,
I did.
representing for you. How do you feel that they did? How do you feel that they represented the Women on Iron?
They did a great job. A lot of laughing going on, but they did a great job. They did really
proud of
good.
them?
I'm very proud of them. When I seen it on there, I said, look at them. But I missed it, though. But they represented it.
I thought they did a really good job.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Kdub, when we did your episode, it was season 2 of The Biker. You did an episode with Lovely from Best of Both Worlds, and you had talked about, we talked about like getting penalized and losing your colors on the set, and I just want to know, how's it going this year? Have you had to hand them over? Like, how's that going? You been behaving?
Yeah. Well, wait a minute, you asked me 2 questions, right?
Yeah. just
One,
answer.
I have not had to turn my colors over, not one time. I almost lost them a couple of times, but I never succeeded to doing that as far as trying to pass the road captain. But being good, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're good always, right?
Yeah.
All right, so also, Kdub, you are a member of not an all-female MC. You are a member of a predominantly male MC. What is that like? Tell the viewers what's that like for you being a part of predominantly male MC.
The standards to me is high. Like I have an opinion, but I don't have an opinion. I have a voice, but I don't have a voice. It's about a level of respect. I have to respect the men because I'm in their world. As a female rider, female MC, I am a rider. I do ride with men. Mostly all men. I ride with women too. But I have to, it's harder for us because we have higher standards. We have, as a female, we're on the set with a bunch of men and you have to act accordingly. So as far as me or as far as females, we have to carry ourselves a certain way in order to be respected in a certain way.
Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna kind of let Bric House pick up on that because she talked about that on her episode about how being a female on the set, you got to carry yourself almost to a higher degree. Well, absolutely to the higher degree as men do on the set, and also our responsibilities to the set, our obligations. We have mandatories that we have to attend. We have rides that we have to do, right? But also, as women, we're the matriarchs of our own families, so we have an obligation to them. Now, men can kind of be free as a bird and do that, but women, it's kind of frowned upon, to kind of leave the nest and go out and pursue things like riding. So tell us a little bit from your experience, what's that like? And just speak from your heart.
Well.
And speak up.
Is the mic on?
Yeah.
Okay. When we interviewed, I said a lot. I said a mouthful. So, we do, and I was talking to some young ladies the other day about not being able to really get out and ride the way that the guys ride because we are responsible for a lot in the homes outside of riding. Sometimes I wish I can do more, but after working all day and coming home, cooking, cleaning, taking care of kids, for the ones that have little ones that they have to take care of, again, men are more free to do what they want to do because they don't usually have to cook. I'm not saying that men don't, but they usually don't have to cook. They usually don't have to see about the kids. They usually don't have to, wash clothes or whatever. So they have a lot more free time, I guess is what I'm saying, than we do as riders.
All right, so let me just say, I commend you ladies for what you do, and I know the guys respect y'all as well. I mean, it's understood. You ever got a lot of shit going on, so I fully respect what you all do, always.
And to say, I really wanted to ride down here this weekend, y'all, but it's storming in Memphis, so I did drive.
Yeah, the weather's been crappy. Let's say that. But you made it down here. You're here. You showed up. You showed your face, and I respect that all the way. And I respect you, ladies. So, is there anything that y'all want to say to the audience? Just let them know anything at all. Maybe y'all's events are coming up. I'm not sure. Are y'all having an annual Women on Iron?
To be determined.
All right. So there are annuals to be determined, but tell us where you're located. Tell people where they can find you and support y'all.
Y'all can
online. Go ahead, Flawless. Go ahead. Take it over.
We located Memphis, Tennessee, Memphis.
M-Town.
You can find us on Facebook.
Women on Iron on Facebook.
Women on Iron, Facebook.
All right, so I want to thank you all for being a part of the show and showing up today for the Biker All-Stars. Y'all give it up for the Women on Iron and Kdub. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back.